Ever wondered what it feels like to wear a timepiece worth more than a Beverly Hills mansion on your wrist? Picture this. While most of us check time on our phones, billionaires and celebrities are strapping on mechanical masterpieces that cost more than most people's entire life savings. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the most expensive Richard Mille watches ever created. Timepieces so revolutionary, so exclusive, that they redefine what it means to measure time itself. From $500,000 racing-inspired marvels to multi-million-dollar crystalline sculptures that seem to defy physics, prepare to discover the secrets behind the world's most coveted luxury watches. And trust me, what you're about to see at number 1 will absolutely blow your mind. Number 5. RM11-03 McLaren Limited Edition, $550,000. When McLaren decided to partner with Richard Mille, they weren't just creating another watch. This isn't just any timepiece. It's a racing machine that captures the soul of Formula One engineering on your wrist. The RM11-03 McLaren features a case made from carbon TPT, the same material used in McLaren's championship-winning race cars. But here's where the story takes a fascinating turn. The orange accents aren't just decorative. They're actual McLaren papaya orange paint, sourced directly from the Formula One team's workshop. Every detail, from the crown shaped like a McLaren wheel nut to the strap inspired by racing seat materials, screams velocity and precision. Here's what sets this timepiece apart. The movement is skeletonized to reveal every gear, every spring, every intricate component working in perfect harmony. The annual calendar complication tracks months, dates, and even leap years automatically. Imagine the engineering required to fit all this complexity into a case barely thicker than a stack of credit cards. But here's where things get complicated. This watch was so exclusive that McLaren drivers themselves had to join waiting lists. Lewis Hamilton reportedly waited 8 months to receive his personal piece, despite being a 7-time world champion. This collaboration represents more than luxury. It's a bridge between horological artistry and motorsport excellence. But that $550,000 price tag is nothing compared to what tennis legend Rafael Nadal straps to his wrist during championship matches. Number 4. RM27-02 Rafael Nadal, limited to 50 pieces, $775,000. Number 9. RM27-02 Rafael Nadal, limited to 50 pieces, $175,000. Resistant marvel that withstands impacts equivalent to being dropped from a 10-story building. The RM27-02 features a suspended movement system, where the delicate mechanical components literally float within the case, isolated from external shocks by a network of steel cables and pulleys. But here's where the story takes a dramatic turn. Nadal himself collaborated in the development process, wearing prototypes during practice sessions and providing real-world feedback on everything from weight distribution to shock resistance. The result is a watch that survives the violent forces of professional tennis while maintaining chronometer precision. Here's what sets this timepiece apart. During testing, engineers subjected it to 5,000 G-forces. That's more than a space shuttle launch. The carbon TPT case weighs just 20 grams, lighter than most smartphone cases, yet stronger than titanium. The skeletonized dial reveals the suspended movement, creating a mesmerizing visual of mechanical poetry in motion. But here's where things get incredible. Nadal has worn Richard Mille watches while winning multiple Grand Slam titles. Each victory adds to the watch's legendary status, making it not just a timepiece, but a championship trophy you can wear. With only 50 pieces ever created, owning this watch means joining one of the most exclusive clubs on Earth. But even $775,000 seems modest compared to the crystalline masterpiece that's about to redefine your understanding of luxury. Number 3. RM56-02 Tourbillon Sapphire, Transparent Perfection, $2,025,000. Imagine a watch carved from a single block of sapphire crystal, so transparent it seems to defy the laws of physics. This isn't just any timepiece, it's an architectural miracle that took 40 days to machine from pure sapphire. The RM56-02 represents the pinnacle of material science, where the entire case, bezel, and crystal are hewn from sapphire, the second hardest natural material after diamond. But here's where the story takes an incredible turn. Each case requires over 1,000 hours of machining time, using diamond-tipped tools and ultra-precise equipment normally reserved for aerospace manufacturing. The rejection rate is astronomical, with 8 out of 10 cases destroyed during production. Here's what sets this timepiece apart. The tourbillon movement appears to float in midair, suspended within the crystal case like a mechanical sculpture. The skeletonized movement is crafted from grade 5 titanium and lytyl silicon, materials so advanced they're used in spacecraft construction. Every component is hand-finished to perfection, creating a three-dimensional kinetic artwork that mesmerizes viewers. But here's where things get mind-blowing. The transparent case allows you to see every aspect of the watch's construction, from the rotor spinning to the balance wheel oscillating. It's like wearing a piece of crystallized time on your wrist. This watch represents the ultimate expression of technical mastery and artistic vision. But that $2 million price tag is just the beginning, because the next timepiece involves a Hollywood legend and a price that will leave you speechless. Number 2, RM25-01 Tourbillon Adventure Stallone Survival Functionality, $983,000. When Sylvester Stallone needed a watch for his action film roles, he didn't want just another luxury timepiece. This isn't just any watch. It's a survival instrument packed with features that could save your life in extreme situations. The RM25-01 features a mechanical compass, a spirit level, and a hermetically sealed case rated for underwater adventures. But here's where the story takes a fascinating turn. Stallone personally requested these complications after experiencing real-world scenarios where such tools proved life-saving. The watch became his trusted companion during dangerous film shoots and mountain climbing expeditions. Here's what sets this timepiece apart. The compass is mechanically integrated into the movement, requiring no batteries or electronic components. The spirit level allows precise measurements in any environment, while the chronograph function can time everything from explosive sequences to survival scenarios. The carbon TPT case withstands impacts that would shatter conventional watches. But here's where things get incredible. Stallone wore this watch during the filming of the Expendables series, where it survived real explosions, motorcycle crashes, and hand-to-hand combat scenes. The watch became so integral to his performances that insurance companies required special coverage for it. This timepiece represents the perfect fusion of luxury and functionality, designed for individuals who demand excellence in extreme conditions. But even $983,000 seems reasonable compared to the musical masterpiece that's about to harmonize luxury with pure artistry. Number 1, RMUP-01 Ferrari Ultra Flat Revolution, $2,020,000. Here it is, the most expensive Richard Mille watch ever created. And you won't believe what makes it so extraordinary. This isn't just any timepiece. It's a mechanical impossibility that shatters every rule of traditional watchmaking. The RMUP-01 Ferrari is the thinnest mechanical watch ever created, measuring just 1.75 millimeters thick. To put that in perspective, this entire watch is thinner than a credit card. Engineers said it was impossible Physicists claimed it couldn't work, yet Richard Mille proved them all wrong. But here's where the story becomes absolutely incredible. This collaboration with Ferrari required completely reinventing how mechanical watches function. The movement has no traditional case. Instead, the dial and crystal become the case, creating a structural integrity that shouldn't be possible. Here's what makes this truly mind-blowing. The entire movement contains over 400 components, each one thinner than human hair, yet maintaining chronometer precision despite the impossible dimensions. The mainspring barrel, gear train, and escapement are flattened to microscopic proportions while maintaining full functionality. The rotor that winds the watch is integrated into the movement structure, creating a three-dimensional puzzle that defies physics. But the true genius lies in the Ferrari integration. The red accents contain actual Formula One paint from Ferrari's championship cars. The case materials incorporate carbon fiber from race car construction, making this watch a literal piece of automotive history. With only 150 pieces ever created and a waiting list that includes heads of state and technology billionaires, this watch represents the absolute pinnacle of luxury exclusivity. The $2,020,000 price tag reflects more than monetary value. It represents 15 years of technological development, thousands of hours of master craftsmanship, and the convergence of automotive excellence with horological perfection.